So I'm going to invite you to call yourself back to yourself. Nice deep breath. And we have spoken before that when we can call our energy to this point of time, right now, right here, and connect to the body, it is easier to remember that there is a place, however brief a time, where there is indeed peace. And that when the mind gets involved, it sort of takes us away into the past or into the future. And then we lose that equanimity. So just remember that this breath that we take moment by moment has always the full potential to bring us back to connect with the center of us. And with that thought, let's go ahead and take some nice and easy deep breaths. Luxuriating in the presence of the self. Then I wish to recall into your mind what is the highest power that you can conceive of? Call by any name from where all good things come, all healing comes. And I can ask for that inner peace from this source. Just go ahead and remember by whatever name you may call it. I say spirit, the source of all creation. Then I would like you to imagine this being or this presence as a ball of light, as big as you wish, as bright as you wish. Wherever it feels nice, maybe up in the sky, maybe right there next to you, maybe around you. But just visualize this ball of light, which represents the source of all goodness, all creation. And then in your imagination, invite this ball to come into you through the aura, through this sense of self, through the skin, and place it, reduce it to a comfortable size, maybe just like a little tennis ball, right? And place it just in this place between your heart center and your solar plexus, at the point that I call the xiphoid process, where the breastbone ends pointing downwards and the solar plexus begins. Place this ball of light right. And know, let us just remind ourselves that as I believe, as I speak, so I create. As I breathe deeply in, the thoughts around my deepest desires. And as I put words to that, I am seeking inner speed, inner peace. And it is possible to bring that in within me. Because what I desire and I ask for, this little light within me makes it happen. It's the genie. So I choose to say, the inner peace is within me. And allow this bright light to receive this desire, to energize it, to expand it. And as I breathe, I allow my body to feel the sensations of this peace, which is now building momentum right in the center of my being. Deep breath with full conviction, and I ask from the bottom of my heart, my desire is always fulfilled. And I'm asking for deep inner peace. And each time I take a breath, that increases. Let it expand. Let this sense of peace, this possibility, this absolute faith, it is always there within me. Sometimes I might lose sight of it. Sometimes I may be distracted or pulled away into those dark places in my head, which somehow tries to convince me that this is no longer accessible. I'm going to just take that deep breath and remind myself it is always here. It is always here. It is the stillness and the bliss that comes with source energy, because it is always there. We're going to give ourselves permission to feel it. Feel it gently releasing the tensions we hold in the body, in the cells of our body, in the shoulders and the joints of our various limbs, in the solar plexus, because that's where the mind likes to do its thing. And if it helps even to place our hands on the solar plexus, just as we would do for an infant who's agitated. The touch that is a reassuring touch of reminding us that we are not alone, that there is a greater force, a bigger source of peace and love and all that we desire, to soak ourselves in this wonderful manifestation and thoughts of love that is so easy to share when we deeply feel. And this radiates. When we can hold this innermost peace strongly, feeling it, believing in it, accepting that all I have to do is remind myself and take this breath and get back in touch with this ball of fire right here in my belly, the peace starts to emanate. And it radiates out. And each word we speak, every time I meet somebody's eyes, they can feel it. They can feel this vibration, strong and loud, and communicating that all is well. No matter what your mind is trying to convince you to believe, at this moment, we are right here, and all is well. Let us celebrate that. Let us expand that thought. Make that ball brighter, larger, huge, engulfing all our friends and family that we love, who are not able to get in touch with this part of themselves. Can communicate it through our look, through our touch, through our intention, through our belief, through our being safe. So let us imagine and bring all those people in who you think are looking for, longing for, craving for inner peace, and have forgotten that we are a part of a bigger presence, a bigger design, a bigger causality. Let's all come back to this one breath, one point attention to this ball of light and love that sustains us. Three deep and easy breaths before we withdraw from this and go back to life as it is, to savor life as it is. Thank you. Thank you.